Welcome everybody. Taking my coffee, you will see the real place. Welcome to YCS Niagara. Let's begin.
Said that I met Raymondai and it's a very nice guy. Luke Parks is starting. Normal summoning Rhino-Heart using the effect to send him early. Early gets shuffled with the Rhino-Heart to summon a Kit Kalos that uses its effects again. Add him early, and then he's going to do the same line he did the
Every time, there is no way this is always the good line, you know? Like,
you think that he's always doing this line, but it's not always the good one? Or you think
there is no way can only be the only good one. I believe it, like, from watching the replay, in this spot, I believe this was good, to be honest. I believe this was good. I don't think it was bad. Actually, no. I know his end. So his end right now is Bigfoot, Mothman, Salik, Mothman, Salik, Eradicator, and Reinhardt. So I think he's prioritizing to set the Eradicator. That's why he doesn't want to use the dangers, but the dangers becomes more scary the less card you have in hand. If he does eat the Rhino-Heart, he can discard the Salik. If he does eat the Salik, he can discard, like, he can add another name to push through. So I think I would have started with the danger and setting the Eradicator if you want to save it. Like, you can actually just set Eradicator and start with your danger play, because you have the Salik to discard of Rhino if you get eat the Rhino, or if you eat Salik, you can just search the second one with Kit Kalos.
I totally agree with you, because I think that in this situation, impermanence is punishing a lot on Kit Kalos. Because then you have nothing, literally nothing. You have Sulik, Bigfoot, Virus, Mothman. What do you do, really? You do nothing. You activate your dangers, hoping to draw a good card, right?
Yeah.
So I think this was kind of played weirdly, at least, but the fact that Dai has no hand trap in the scenario...
to be honest, not horrible. I don't want to say it's horrible. It's very understandable, the fact that you went for a very simple line in order to not fuck up, especially in the top cut. But to be honest, I would have just went for dangers. Yeah, here is the thing. You're playing an orangey deck and you're trying to reduce your orangey by not using those names. So that's why are you playing those cards then? Well, if you are scared, you know?
Yeah, I can understand what you're saying. Alright, so there's a Bigfoot that summons itself, draw one, and he ends the turn on this, so kinda revealing the virus in this setup.
Okay, now...
Whoa.
Okay, now you let your opponent enter in main phase 1. And you don't shotgun the virus. That's understandable. I would say that's understandable, because you know that you are against exosister, and you kinda wanna call traps. You don't really want to call spells because the spells are all trainable, right? Most of them, except for Mystic Mine and Dark Ruler. But there is also another thing. Why the fuck he did not chain Salik chaining 12? Luke Parks. Okay, sorry.
But I would say that to me it looks like you will virus spell, really, just because you want to see the hand, and it's enough. Like, just looking at the hand and removing at least one card is enough, I think, to win the whole game, because you have Sulik, you have Elf.
Okay, I don't want to bash him on the... Definitely, I don't want to bash him on the Eradicator, but I'm definitely bashing him for the fact that he did not chaining to Salik, chaining 3 Elf, because now he literally has nothing. He literally has nothing.
I get what you mean. If you take the risk to not virus, which is something we can understand, even if I would have done spell, but I can understand why you will not use virus here. Even like that, if you get Dark Ruler no more, then of course you change Salik and then you change Elf, of course. But still, like, there is something interesting that is why he didn't do it. I think he didn't do it because he was under the shock that the guy was playing Dark Ruler no more main deck. Plus, he was shocked that the fact that he didn't virus for a spell in Stand by Fates might cost him the game, you know, and he's in top 8 and everything's, you know, kind of hard to Like it's kind of hard to play in those kind of stressing moments. So I think he just forgot and he said okay, and it was too late. I think that's it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Then there is Carpe Videm, whatever, activated, and Virus is activated at that point, removing 2 other spells. Showing the hand, Martha, Stella, Elise are revealed.
Yeah, now he's gonna lose. He has nothing.
Now he's gonna lose, yeah, because there is absolutely nothing to interact with the opponent.
Like if he had, like if he was chilling to Salik, chilling Tref, the game was over on the spot.
True. All right, removing the Sulik with the Michaelis and then going into a cast spell, whatever. Getting a Martha and then going into the big boss. Attacking twice, destroying the whole board, not inflicting damages because of the Dark Corner no more, and then able to set the. Do we know the set card?
Yeah, we know Returnia.
Michaelis? Okay, Returnia. Field spell activated from Loot Parks, but this is not gonna be enough. There's too much.
Okay,
Banishing
this
the
is a
field
very
spell,
good play.
chaining the yeah.
It's a very good play for Day. This needs a moment to contemplate it, to be honest. So he goes, Chain-Link 1 planet, Chain-Link 2 Magnifica to tag out, Chain-Link 3 Magnifica to banish. So he gains one more banish from this interaction. That's actually pretty good.
Mathman is activated, drawing a card, and then the scoops because he has nothing else to play with against so many interruptions.
Yeah, it's
Game 2. Luke is going first. Sorry, he chose to go first. He lost the game 1. He's Raymond is leading 1-0, and now he needs to do the comeback. Will he do the comeback? That's the question we all ask ourselves. Normal summon Reinoheart using the effect to send Merly, and then we have Merly reshuffling itself and the Reinoheart. Is he always doing the same loop? That's what I asked
Okay,
myself.
that's weird.
This.
That's weird. I'm telling you, there is something wrong. Like it cannot be always the solution. This cannot be always the solution.
I don't know, to be honest. It's still a very.
Also, I have one question. Is Luke on? 1 second. Do we know that Luke is on the branded stuff or not?
I mean, this is what you wrote.
Yes, he should be on the branded stuff, right?
We've seen the card.
Yeah, but we only saw it once.
I mean, it just happened. Maybe.
No, there is no way. Is there a way he did not mill it for the entire Top Cat?
That just happens, yeah. He milled it once, though. We've seen it. So this is a very good hand. And again, he played it the same way. I don't know if that was the way.
I don't think it was the way. I don't think it was the way.
I think he's kind of freestyling.
Yeah.
Which is fine, but just the truth. Okay, so we have Garura drawing. We have Elf summoning. Alright, Orochi in end phase. Why though?
To be honest, because I know that he has deck devastation virus set. So he's looking to tribute the Orochi. Now, here is the thing. Like, this doesn't look like a good end board with the end yet. Like, I really don't like this.
I'm gonna be very honest. I think he's freestyling.
Yeah, I think he's just freestyling too.
He doesn't really know the line of the decks. It's impossible. Because this is impossible. Because the end is broken. It doesn't end on this.
Yeah.
Like, it's not ending on this.
Yeah.
Except if he's thinking of things we do not have in mind. Maybe. Or maybe he's under shock because of the game 1. This is a
yeah, probably got slapped so bad that now he's shocked.
Yeah. So we have Pot of Prosperity activated. Showing good cards, to be honest. You get to choose between a Martha or introductions like Impermanence or stuff.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Red Reboot was also shown, so yeah.
Yeah, so he chose to not go for Red Reboot because that's very unfortunate. He has the Duster. That's actually very unfortunate. Like the fact that he opened the Duster.
Maybe you Duster before Pot of Prosperity. To be honest. I don't know why you would activate Prosperity before using Duster. There's no reason.
Probably. He was probably scared of the virus. Because we saw because we saw Parks not shotgunning the virus, so he was trying to get rid of.
If you slap him so bad after he doesn't activate the virus, I'm a bet $100 that he activates it on the standby phase next game, dude. There's no way he keeps it again.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Alright, so we saw the hand, there's a Pax, there's a Vadis, etc. He's activating the Pax to get access to the Martha. So not the end of the world. Snow is chained.
That's good.
Everyone's doing this at that point.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I mean, because he has Dragostapedia, right? Otherwise it will not be good. Banishing the elf on the board because you want to keep some cards in his graveyard.
No, but Snow is special summoned in... Snow is special summoned in Shelling 2 to Martha effect in the end.
Yes, but there's also Ellis, so he needs to have Dragostapedia as well to negate Ellis, right?
Bro, no, he cannot trigger. The monsters were not on board when Snow was summoned.
What do you mean?
My brother in Christ. If I activate Martha...
Oh yeah, it's Snow Chaining too. I'm dumb. I was thinking about the face down blockchain. I'm dumb. You're right.
Caught in 4K. Get fucked.
Caught in 4K. So 1-1 right now. We'll see who wins at the end. So Martha goes face down and he has no other monster because of course the virus took them all. And then he passed with Vadis that we know and one last card. What is the last card? Imperm, right?
The last card, no, it's not
We've
Imperm
seen it,
because it's not Imperm because I mean I'm gonna say it after. It's not Imperm.
What is it?
It's a blank. It's a blank. It's another prosperity basically.
You knew it, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna rewatch this. So Martha summoning an Ellis. Snow putting Martha face down. Set 2. And then he's using all his monsters to go on the Zeroboros and summon something in the Zeroboros arrow to banish everything on the field. Zeroboros charging himself. And now he cannot draw... Oh, but there's also Rhino. Oh, he's in a good spot.
I mean, it's OTK.
It's OTK.
Definitely a rough start from Luke Parks, but we got this dub at the end.
We got the W from Lux. He has the W because of the Gizmek that's gonna inflict 2, 4, and 50.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna pass that. Let's go for game 3, where Raymond start and he start using Prosperity. Alright.
One second. May get the replay.
What do you want to replay?
Because I'm looking at the end just in order to see if there is something we have to talk about, you know?
Alright.
Okay, so game 3 feature match top 8. And 1 second. Okay, so let's start.
Alright, so we have Pot of Prosperity resolving for 6.
Yeah, that's very good.
Card in the deck.
3 judgment. Okay. And he decided to add Sophia. Okay, here is the thing. When you mill 3 judgment, it's like your deck is giving you, you know, a tough choice.
A sign. There's a sign somewhere. But it looks like, oh, he didn't. Oh, of course he didn't draw with Sophia because of Prosperity. I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Alright, so he gets Martha and he'll do the full loop more likely.
Yeah.
So he'll go on Michaelis adding Pax or a trap, and then he'll go on Magnifica with the 2 XO monsters. Alright, set 2 pass. We know Returnia, we know nothing else, but we know that he has at least 2 I mean, it's not 2 interruptions, it's at least 3 or 4 interruptions.
I mean, it's 2 from Magnifica, 2 from Magnifica.
1.5 from Eternia.
Yeah.
At least.
Yeah.
So, alright. So you have normal summon Snow. Oh, that's a good one. It forces.
That's definitely a good one. This is gonna force the Imper. And then Chain Link 2, Chain Link 3 Super Poly. Chain Link 3 Super Poly was...
Wait.
Yeah.
Isn't this a misplay?
Okay, tell me. Why is it a misplay?
Nah, let me think twice about it. No, I mean, it's very unfortunate for Raymond because he just got baited and imperm for no reason here.
Yeah.
Why would you imperm this?
I mean, if you don't, you have to go. It's gonna be chilling ones, no? I would use then chilling to the Magnifica to tag out, chilling 3, chilling 4 Magnifica to banish, okay? But here is the issue. You wanna keep the Magnifica for the field spell to do that play. That's a play that we already saw before, in which you keep the Magnifica, so when he activates the field spell, you go chilling 1 field spell, chilling 2 tag out, chilling 3 banish the field spell.
I mean, still, like, to me, like, Super Poly is a card that exists, and normal summoning Snow is threatening, and you don't waste your imperm like this. I do not agree. It's just a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, sure.
So there's Super Polymerization activated here, and there's Mudragon summon. Imperm resolves in the void, and there's the field spell activation, getting Reinhardt.
Okay, now.
Then he activates Sharon.
Yeah,
Ooh.
okay, now that. Okay, hear me out.
Yeah.
If you add Reinhardt, that means that you have another Tearelements monster in your hand, right?
If you had Reinhardt, yeah, of course, because otherwise.
Because you would go Sharon, pitch Reinhardt,
summon.
Reinhardt, pitch the other name, right?
And basically, it means you have Sharon if you add the thing.
No, if you add Reinhardt and you have Sharon, that means you have Merle. In this spot, because there is no Phoenix. I know definitely there is no Phoenix because
it means there is Sharon plus a name.
Yeah, the name is Merle because I analyzed the game state. There is no Phoenix used, so that means that the last name in his hand is Sharon, is Merle. So right now he has Merle, Sharon, and Reinhardt.
And the fact that he's got Ash on the Sharon is painful here because he has absolutely nothing he can do. He attacks with Dragon.
Yeah, but like this was greedy. This was so greedy because.
What do you want it to do?
Because if you search for Phoenix, okay, you're not only playing around the Ash on Sharon, but you have also Phoenix for your opponent too.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
And if you pop off, you win. Like you win 100% because you're gonna go Kit Kalos chilling 1, Field Spell chilling 2, pop the back row because you know that the back row is Returnia. So you pop the back row literally for free, and then you add the
you change Dragon calling dark to the Sharon effect. Yeah, it's just so you cannot Returnia. So yeah, I think adding.
No, you cannot Returnia because he doesn't control any exosister monster because Returnia can only be used if you control an exosister monster.
Okay, that's
so you can still do that just in case you want to play around a sort of Veiler. So that's fine, I guess. So you wanna, what I would have done was, I would add the Phoenix, then use the Sharon. If I don't get Ashed, then you chain Mudragon to Cold Dark, special chain, and send the Merle. Then mill 3, use the Merle. If you don't hit anything, you can just use the Sharon on the board in order to summon Kit Kalos and search for the trap. And the trap is beating every top deck, yes.
I can agree.
Okay.
I agree. So now he draw...
He draw packs. Yeah, he had a second Ash in hand, and he had a Returnia set. And the top deck for turn packs, literally punished.
Punished, but that's a misplay from Luke. And not a misplay from...
I mean, to be honest, if you think about it, I think probably Parks was still losing, because here is the thing. There is something that they can do in order to play around of Phoenix, and these actually, one second, is that the Dweller one? The Dweller one is, which one is the Dweller one? Dweller one should be, is it a Sophiel or Caspital, the Dweller? Caspital says a special summon from the graveyard.
Yeah,
so a Sophiel is the Dweller one. No, okay, no. So it had to summon Michaelis. So it had to summon Michaelis in this spot anyways. Use the effect to search, and he was chaining Phoenix, and if he was eating with Phoenix, the game state would have been actually very interesting. Actually very fucking interesting. Like adding Phoenix in that spot was a game changer card.
No, it was a game changer. I agree.
Yeah, it was.
There's a Michaelis summon here, and he's gonna be able to get rid of the whole field and add a trap, so that's a little bit too much. Because he's going to be able to banish the field spell as well. Oh, he banished the snow. That's even better, yeah. That's even better.
That was
we
smart.
forgot that. Yeah, Sharon is able to activate Ash's chain, no more summon Rhino Heart, but then it's not gonna be enough. There's Vadis set, so
Yeah.
he chose to Returnia and not Vadis, banishing the Havnis so it cannot resolve. Pass, and then Michaelis adding one again, and this is just the end of the game. Carpedian is added, Vadis summon 2, and it's gonna kill with Magnifica, etc. Gonna be enough. Let's see how he kills him though. Sophia drawing, and then he makes an XYZ. He's able to declare a card. He's declaring Nibiru, so he cannot get nibbed. He's getting Martha out of Caspitel and then making a Magnifica. And he's not even going for game, just controlling the game state.
I think he's out of Alice. He's out of Alice.
That must be it.
Yeah, no, I know for a fact he's out of Alice. He has all 3D Alice in the graveyard, so Martha is dead. And I don't think the cards he should have added was Martha. And also, why did you not normal summon the Martha before entering battle phase if you normal summon it in game phase 2 anyways? I guess, to be honest, I think it was a very weird game state. A lot of things happened, so I can kind of understand why I did not do that.
Yeah, someone asked, did he trigger the Mothman that he discarded with Super Putty? And that's a good question that I don't know of.
I don't know, he
the
did not
answer.
trigger the movement that he discarded off.
And what do you think? You think it should be done? I think it should be done.
No, he had Vadis.
Why?
I'm scared of a Vadis. I'm scared of a Vadis.
But what do you mean? Like, there's no set cards.
No, there were a set card.
But we know it.
Oh no, we know that's Returnia. I mean, do you want to do that?
It's winning the game. No?
Yeah. Yeah, I did not do that.
I mean, Mothman effect, drawing a card, and then you have a fresh new card, and you send either Shiren or Merely, and then you get the effect. You can summon something else from the extra deck, like a Predaplant. You have a Predaplant instead of a Madragon here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have a new fresh card in hand, and you can field spell, add like Offness or whatever with a Shiren in hand. You just win, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's just better, dude. Like, he just forgot or whatever. Look, he was right when he told us that this game was a pain for him. I mean, it happens to the best. Like, it literally happened to the best. So I think we should go to the next game. He ended up losing it. So we can go back to the scenario. He used Yoshinoko, sent a name, used the effect to summon a Kaleido. Kaleido effect on Carpe, chaining 2 field on Magnifica, chaining 3 Magnifica to tag out, chaining 4 Magnifica to banish Kaleido, and then he's able to have another interruption for him because of Michaelis that is going to be able to banish the Shiren, and that's too much. He got rid of every card in Luke Park's hand, and now it's lethal for real this time. Because that's too many monsters on board, and Sushi is too weak to prevent those from attacking directly. And we're gonna be able to go to top 4 with Exosisters in the next round as well. Raymond, we have him in the top 8. We're gonna have him in top 4 as well in future match. Let's go to next game. Top 4.
Let's go over the presentation of the match. Raymond Day from Detroit, Michigan, is dueling against Christian Urena from Reading, Pennsylvania, in a match that will determine which duelist will advance to the final of the YCS Niagara Falls. But Raymond Day and Christian Urena finished the Swiss rounds with a 2 record and made it to the top 4 with completely different strategies. Day used his exosister deck to advance to this point in the tournament, whereas Urena used a Tearelements strategy, a Tearelement pure strategy, and now they are facing off, and one of them is about to be eliminated. It's time to duel.
Let's go! And we have Raymond Dye going first, I think. Activating Shifter.
Activating Shifter, very skillful. Very skillful. And
Do you want to ban Shifter?
I think it's a card that I was calling out Shifter to be banned since date 0. And there is also another thing. I think OCG banned Shifter. right?
They semi-limited it, but yeah, let's ban every card, Nesh. Let's ban every card. If
Brother,
we listen to you, we will ban
brother,
every card.
brother.
That's what you told me
My
when I
brother
said
in
instant fusion
Christ.
ban.
My brother in Christ. Shifter is to do in OCG that shit makes no sense, first of all. Second
Yeah,
of all,
course, because
you want to
OCG
ban
is ass.
every fucking floodgate in the game. You're doing the Joshua Schmidt take on every fucking floodgate in the game. Let's ban every floodgate and trap cards. Like, you wanna literally change the mechanic of this game. I don't like lingering entrops. Lancia, Shifter, I don't like those. Dweller, not Dweller. Dweller should also be
Droll is
banned, but
okay.
Droll. I'm talking about Droll.
Alright, so Shifter plus Martha, summoning Ellis, summoning Michaelis, getting a trap, or
Yeah.
getting a monster maybe. I mean a Pax. But he is getting Vadis here, setting 2 cards, pass. He knows that Urena is playing tier. I didn't know that Urena was playing tier pure, but it's interesting. I will get interest into tier pure. Normal summoning Snow, using Snow on Michaelis, attacking with Snow on the Michaelis, getting rid of it. Setting 2, passing turn, so he knows that he can play slowly against the deck, or he has no plays. That can also be something.
Yeah.
We'll see why what Urena did here was very interesting. Vadis is activated, so he's kind of giving the information that he has no plays in hand. Otherwise, I don't think you use Vadis to try and play. I think you keep Vadis for situations.
Yeah.
And now Urena is flipping a Dynamiscus and flipping another one. So he's playing Dynamiscus in the main deck, several of them. That's why he's playing pure, because he found cards that he thinks are good first and seconds in some situations. And Dynamiscus is one of them. He's about to banish the 2. By the way, I thought about the fact that maybe he didn't want to do chain 1, chain 2, but he wanted to activate one and then activate the other so he could bring back the first one. What do you think of this?
No, you don't want to, right?
Why?
Because does it the 1 second. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. The Exosister special summons, then you can chain
Maybe because you want to play around Diddy Crow.
Exosisters also chains and on the trap, right? 1 second. Let me think about it. So Dynamiscus on the first one. And you send no, because you wanna use you send on the first one. Then use the second Paleozoic, Chainlink 2 Dynamiscus to bring from the graveyard. Banish. I think that's fine. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, you could. Yeah, that's fine.
I think that the reason why he didn't do this is because he want to declare both, and if you want to declare both, he's to play around Diddy Crow, I think.
That's also a very good point.
Or call by. And if he does one then the other, then it means he's not able to resolve both, and then he get punished by call by. What did he shuffle?
He shuffled a Diddy Crow, yeah.
Why didn't he chain Diddy Crow?
For what?
To banish a card freely? He could shuffle it from the graveyard?
He could have. I mean, there is nothing to banish. Yes, bodies and shifter.
It's just free.
I mean, brother, I don't want to risk a Pax. If there is a Pax somewhere. Actually, let me think. No, there is no.
There is a Pax.
You cannot. I mean, but why would you do that? Like, makes.
I would change Diddy Crow just to banish a card. It doesn't make that much of a difference, but sometime. I don't know the deck that well. Maybe there is an effect that will profit the fact you see Pax can special summon if he has the partner.
Yeah, in the graveyard. Yeah.
I would chain Crow. But anyway, it doesn't matter that much, but still, I would chain Crow. Attack with Snow, attack with Dragon, put damage. I was expecting a redoer.
Okay, it is the thing. 1 second. Yeah, no, this is okay.
So then he's able to use redoer effect, and he's unlucky. He's getting a monster. I think what you want to get here is a trap or a spell, but not a monster. You already have.
I mean, but the monster that you keep is Martha, so.
Still. Normal summon Stella, pass turn, and then the redoer gets another monster, and that's too much. That's too much of it.
Okay, the second one is Shifter. Entering battle phase attack.
Yeah, with the Redoer and Hofnis, but there is Returnia that's been drawn. Returnia is gonna take its effect on Redoer.
Now here is
and that's the big misplay.
A huge misplay. A huge misplay. Like in chain.
Cost him the game.
Yeah, this is gonna cost him the game because now in chain to Returnia used Dynamiscus. And I think he thought that the Exosister were only triggering if you move a monster. But it's a card.
I don't even think that. I think he totally forgot about it. I think he was so happy to be able to activate the Hibiscus from the graveyard that he just did it instinctively. I
That
really think he
was
just did
a
it.
huge punish. Huge.
Yeah, you'll see, guys. He summoned the Hibiscus, and then there's a Stella that XYZ up into Michaelis. Mourner is activated for no reason because Michaelis is able to change its effect, and he just scoops it up. He destroyed his own game.
Yeah.
I love Urena. It's a nice guy and stuff, but he threw this game, which happens, which is very unfortunate because I didn't see his list, but the idea of playing tournaments with hand traps, I like it. I think it's interesting, and I would love him to do even better than top four. Top four is of course very strong, but why is he playing Mourner? I think that he certainly thinks that hand traps that does a Vader like are the best one in the format, which is kind of true because you wanna touch Kid Kalos. And the best way of touching Kid Kalos is by using Mourner. Mourner is better against Tearelements than Ash usually.
I don't
Which
like
is sad,
Tearelements
but
with
it's true.
hand traps because you put yourself in a position in which you lose to hand traps even. Like, you don't want to lose to hand traps if you play Tearelements. You make your deck so weak that might as well at this point just play Sprites.
I like the idea. I think it can be. I don't know if it can be turned into a real deck list, but the fact that he played that means that he knows what are the issues of the format and what are the potential solutions, and he tried to make one, which is showing off how how to say that, how smart he was about the format, how much knowledge he had about the format. I think it's interesting. I don't know if the list is good. I didn't see the list, but I think the idea is interesting. Even if it's nothing very amazing, like everyone thought about that, but playing it is different.
Okay, so let's go on the game tool. And
Urena is gonna go first again, and this is time for the meme, I guess. I saw it when I edited it. That shit was funny.
yeah. So starts
Alright.
with Sharon, which does no military cards, nothing in those 3 mills. And passes. Draw for turn and shifter, hitting the board, and then, oh my goodness, Necrovalle. Now,
To be honest, this is a nightmare. Shifter Necro Valley Martha, it's a nightmare. Urena had a very bad hand. This is like kind of the counter thing about playing no extenders is that you can have those type of hands as well.
would you not pitch? Okay, here is the thing. Think about
cards that he cannot use under Shifter. Every card's here, he cannot use them. That's crazy.
I don't think there is a way to win this.
There's
I'm
no
thinking
way to
about
win this.
I'm thinking about if there is a line in which, like, instead of discarding the snow, I can discard the droll.
Crazy. There is absolutely no way he wins this.
There is no way, right?
There's no way. I mean, game 1 he could win, but he played, and then game 2 he got punished because of the game 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just happens.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Definitely a deserved loss there, to be honest.
And then we have the... I don't understand how people are putting their whole tournament experience on random meals. I'll probably be called an idiot later, but Tearelements does not seem good to me right now.
Oh, I inserted the
That's
meme
amazing.
I inserted the meme during the... Oh.
That's funny. That's very funny, to be honest.
I'm a
Urena is
meme
funny
boy.
guy.
What can I say?
Alright, we should move on to the final. This match was kinda quick.